Well, hello again. I'm Bill Russell, president of Lake Norman Chamber of Commerce, and we have Judy Kristan, and she's with Beckley and Associates. And I was just asking you, Judy, Beckley and Associates, but you're Judy Kristan. What's the relationship?
Okay, Beckley really is the name of my oldest son, who is the principal owner of Beckley and Associates.
Talk about your CPA practice. And again, we're talking to you in the middle of your crunch time. I mean, you are slammed between now and April 15th, and then you get bogged down into corporate taxes, I'm sure. But describe your CPA practice.
Okay, we describe it as tax and accounting advisory services. So our practice actually now works with clients during the whole year. So it's not just come in and dump your documents on our desk once a year, and we'll give you your tax return. We actually are doing more advising services. So the target market we look for are once again high net worth individuals, professional service firms like doctors. We have a lot of veterinaries, attorneys, consultants, small to mid-sized businesses, nonprofits, and trusts and estates. And if you think about each one of those, they need help planning for taxes throughout the year, not just once a year. So our advising really goes into a tax return review. Toward year end, we do tax planning, which help these organizations and individuals with their estimated taxes, so they're not stuck with a bill when their return is finished of, a couple $1,000s, for example.
Judy, where are most of your clients located? Are they here in the Lake Norman region, or do you have them pretty spread out?
Well, they're pretty spread out. We have a few here in the Lake Norman area, but the corporate office for Beckley and Associates is really in Plano, Texas. Mm-hmm. And so we have most of our clients really are in the Texas area, but there are many other states involved in many of our clients.
And are you taking on new clients?
Yes, we are. We do run them through a vetting process. You heard about our target market. Mm-hmm. So we're very, very careful about who we take on as clients, and we want to make sure they fit into that, fit into those areas so we can better serve them.
But a Lake Norman business looking for a great CPA or accounting firm, you're available?
Yes, we are.
Good. Let me ask you a question. Are there any major changes in regards to 2023 taxes over, say, 2022?
Well, I actually had a lot of meetings with clients toward the year end of 2023, and the IRS really provided some good energy efficient credits for tax year 2023 around household credits like windows, doors, things mm-hmm. like that. And of course, electric vehicles. They have a very good credit for that. And then also there are some health savings account things that you can do, as well as retirement savings. We'll be glad to advise people on some of those options that are available.
And we're going to have your website at the conclusion of this. But another question, when did you know you wanted to be a CPA?
Well, I started out in my undergrad actually is in education, music education, if you could believe that. And but when I started out in the work world, I really was more in the business accounting area. And I really liked working with that. And so I went back and got my MBA in accounting and my CPA. But the thing that has really been beneficial, Bill, is the fact that my undergrad is in education. And there are so many CPAs out there that can't talk to clients without using all their code section lingo. And so I pride myself on being able to communicate with clients in their own language. So then they understand things better as well.
Mhm. Judy, as soon as you moved to Lake Norman, you not only got involved in the Chamber of Commerce, you got involved in Rotary. And for people who may not know what Rotary is, it's a service organization. We have a lot of projects we run in the community, but it's also about professional personal development because we have a speaker every week. Ask you, what do you enjoy most about being involved in Rotary?
Well, that's a great question, Bill, because I love the volunteer opportunities that are out there. Big Day at the Lake is a great one. It has the big brothers and big sisters,
Right.
as well as the children. And it was such a good opportunity to interview those people as I served them food. So it's just a perfect opportunity, as well as hearing the speakers each week.
Last question of you, Judy. What do you enjoy most about living and working in the Lake Norman region?
Well, being part of Rotary is a good one. Also, I'm part of the Community Singers of Lake Norman.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, it brings in my music background.
Tell me a bit about that. Tell me about that.
Oh, the Community Singers will love that you ask that, because we do a spring concert. This year it's going to be up at Mooresville High School,
Uh-huh.
and we're actually working with the students there in the production that we're doing. And then we do a year-end concert at different churches. So we did, like, I think 3 last year, but it is a wonderful opportunity for anyone that wants to get involved with that. It's just a great experience.
Is there a website for the Lake Norman Community Singers?
There is. And I think that's what it's called.
Okay. Just so people can just Google Lake Norman Community Singers.
Yes.
Okay.
Or Community Singers of Lake Norman, either one.
I didn't know that about your background. That's so interesting to hear. And I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I didn't want to lose that train of thought. Anything else you love about the lake?
Well, of course, the church that we go to, it's not right on the lake. It's up in Mooresville. It's the one on, and now I can't remember the address, but it's a Methodist church up in Mooresville, and I'm part of the praise team there. It's part of the modern worship service. So once again, I bring my music back in.
Well, Judy, I thank you I know you're so busy right now. Thank you for taking the time to share a little bit about Beckley and Associates and a little about getting to know you a little bit better. We want to thank Joe Vagnone. He's the presenting sponsor of our series of Around the Lake. He's a local business broker, and I'm sure you know Joe, but thank you for taking the time with us. And thank you for being so involved in our Chamber of Commerce and Rotary and in the Community Singers.
Thanks so much, Bill. It was great.
Have a great weekend.
You too. Bye now.